Hello once again, and welcome back to another Haphazard recording with your host, Lance Jeffrey Renard, and I'm in a gas station. That's why I'm looking this way and that. I had a large incision taken in the left side of my chest or neck right here. It's right under here, this big band-aid. Let's see, Chaya. And they put a machine in there to vacuum the blood backwards in my veins to seine and sift the blood and the little particles of sand that were blocking that part of my neck up here. They put a pipe in there, golden, it's called a stit, and I call it a garden hose, basically, and it goes up in your vein to open up your vein. But by doing that, they get all of these particles coming out that could easily create another stroke. And so they have to sift it and take out all the little particles of it and then put the blood back. And so the actual pipe itself, the stent, went from my right arm, just near my groin, and all the way up the vein, all the way up into the spot right up here where I'm touching myself here. So I'm a little sore. I had one of these machines for me to breathe, reciprocators. I don't know, I'll get it. And I still have aphasia where I can't quite speak the words that I intend to speak. But it is becoming more and more evident that I am able to hear what I'm speaking and to be aware of the information that I'm communicating to. So, thank Lord that part is over. The surgery is over. My recovery is within its 40th day. And it was pretty amazing when I was in the ICU. Sorry, it's a rough road I'm on right now. Yeah, the ICU let me go out to the street within 20 hours of surgery. And that was because I was in such great shape and I was communicating quite effectively in my way of communicating to people and rewriting the information that had to be rewritten for the part that was blocked. So now you know the rest of the story with my surgery, and all is well. A lot of cool information that I can tell you about that. Once again, I apologize for having such a shitty road. I'm in Minnesota. It's windy. It's windy? It's windy. It's wintry, and these roads suck shit, if you don't mind my saying. Now, the things that I'm going to be covering after this is all said and done is the Tartarian, the lies of our societies, not just in the elections. The elections is mentioned, it's a play. What's going to be going on in the next 4 years, because Biden is obviously forced in. They will not allow anyone but Biden, the puppet, because Trump is too much of a wild card, and so they will not allow him to speak, and they will not allow any through the main media. They will not allow the truths. As I mentioned in a past video, while I was really stroked in, I was talking to some police officers somewhere in Minnesota, and they said they couldn't give an official opinion of it with the elections. And then I said, well, I can see your lips moving, but I can't hear what you're saying. So then they opened to me, and their opinion is that it was all rigged, and it is a huge lie because of the numbers, and the way the numbers are just ridiculously false. And oh well, c'est la vie. They've always controlled it and made it just a little less obvious in the past of how our election voting process occurs. So I am really rough because I had a receptor, whatever, a machine that went down my throat, and it's really rough on my voice. It's recovering from having that well, this allows me to breathe during the surgery. So I was totally sedated, and right, looking forward to getting into our society, how our society is twisted, how the lies since you were a child and since I was a child were lied to about our history, and also the anomalies that we can see in the architectural of our societies all around the world, the architecture, the buildings. The Tartarians, we were all Tartarian at one time, and the society was restructured by the New World Order at those times, hundreds of years ago, and they're still doing it today. It's cool that you have these amazing miracle ways of fixing people, like with me having a stroke and having all the sand plugging a vein, and then having that sand feigned out and seamed and then put back into my body. So I am good. I'm just still having a little aphasia, as they say, and all will be quite well, obviously, by the speed of recovery that I am progressing at this particular time. So, wow, yeah, I want to talk about the Tartarians. I want to talk about the mud fossils and the obvious realities that we can see but are glazed over by people, like the waves in the land, for one thing, and the as I mentioned, the architectural anomalies everywhere in the world, in places that was supposedly didn't have building or roads to create the buildings. So there are a lot of question details that we'd like to cover, that I will be covering here as I recover from this aphasia. But I expect that it'll be less than a week, and I will have things back on order, and my mind that has been recreated in my process of communicating to be more accurate and more specific than any it has been for quite some time. So, I will return. Right now I'm walking on a glass. This is just glass. Well, here, I'll show you. This is ice. Everything I'm standing on right now is ice. Glare ice. And I'm at the barn. And I have Pepe, my hunter cat, just outside the window, bellowing to me to come into the car and bother me. So, fear not for me, good man. I am doing quite well. And Pepe, meow, the hunter, is going to go out and catch some deer, and catch some mice, catch some rodents, catch some moles, and yes, I said deer. Pepe the Hunter, quite a unique animal, this dog in a cat's body. Pepe the Hunter, he's quite a curious detail indeed. And hopefully he'll be coming to Florida with me after, for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, I will get all of these fixed areas checked and make sure that I am on tip-top shape to carry on and carry across the country for you and show you the things that I'm doing. Hopefully I'll get a better, what do you call it? Movie? It's a video. I'm using my phone all the time, and it takes so long to load this, and it's such a crappy video. But I will not complain. Have a positive day, uplifting day. And I will return with some of the curious details that we will essay and look at and compare in what we were told the truth is and what the actual truths have to be, you know, by observation and calculation. So I would while away the hours conversing with the flowers and laughing with the rain. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. And I'm getting my brain back again. So thanks for checking me out. So for giving me a thumbs up, and thanks for being there. And yeah, and I care about you guys. And I work for the people. I do not work for the government. I don't. Well, if I got money from the check, from the government, I would be getting a paycheck, wouldn't I? And then, of course, I'd have to take orders from people that are essentially out of their frickin' minds. And it's a DWO world out there. Yeah, New World Order. Really going to be messing us up these next couple of years. And you're going to see, you know, with the training that I've taken for FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Mitigation Agents, I will be divulging a lot of details to you guys. So, like, comment, and subscribe. And Pepe the Hunter, looking around, will find more mice to take as trophies, and I will talk to you soon. You guys have a great day, and I'll keep Pepe in shape. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Pepe, say goodbye. Bye. Thanks for playing.